Okay, this is take 7, something like that. Anyways, good morning. It is Sunday morning. Oh man, this trip is not that far away, and there's still so much I gotta do. And I'm at the point now where I'm kind of looking forward to this fundraiser being over. It is sucking up all my free time. Um, yeah. Anyways, I'm not even gonna go there. But anyways, it's Sunday morning. I got my coffee. I apologize for the really bad lighting in my glasses because I just woke up and I have like a big light shining in my face. But that's the joys of trying to shoot a vlog in really bad lighting. So, anyways, so as I was saying in my last vlog when I was in the garden, I wanted to just keep making vlogs, telling you guys a little bit about my life. For those of you who don't know me or know very little about me, I just want to keep posting a vlog about just something, a different topic about something I like or something I've enjoyed doing or just a part of my life. Just because I need to keep in the habit of vlogging. So yeah, on that note, today I wanted to talk about addiction. Addiction. What is addictions? So I identify as an addict. I identify as an alcoholic. For those of you who know me, I this past February I just celebrated 10 years clean and sober. Um, However you identify to choose to identify, that is completely up to you. Some people choose to call themselves a recovering addict, recovering alcoholic. Some people just call themselves drug addicts. Whatever. I've been to so many different 12-step meetings that people just use whatever they feel comfortable with. And that's great. Um Anyways, where was I going with that? Anyways, so life, um yeah, I made a lot of shitty decisions in my 20s. My 20s were party years. I was into the rave scene, into the club scene, the bars. Now, if you were to ask me what my 20s were like, it was just one big party. Um, um, and of course, it stemmed from dealing with a lot of shit that I went through as a kid, as a teenager, and just being that angry person growing up and trying to find ways to outlets to vent all that frustration and anger, and eventually got caught up in with the wrong scene and the wrong people, and I made decisions, and I've had to learn to become okay with them, with those decisions, because they've impacted the lives of so many people and my friends and my family, and yeah, and it was a really scary time. I got involved in, like I said, the rave scene and the bar scene, and I got eventually started selling drugs for a very long time, and became addicted to crystal meth and cocaine and ecstasy and everything else, and that was my 20s, and thought I was like the coolest person on the planet. Thought I was this amazing, cool person who finally had all these amazing friends, and but as soon as I hit my bottom and my life fell apart, none of those people were there. None of those people were there. Um, I eventually lost my job, had no money, had no groceries, couldn't remember the last time I'd slept. I'd been up for so long. When was the last time I ate? Because I was just doing drugs. I was hallucinating. I was hearing voices. I was definitely very suicidal and ready to call it quits and give up. And that was my life. And I knew at that moment I needed help. So I went to treatment. Um, and about a year later, I left Winnipeg. Realized I had nothing there left for me. I burned all my bridges, and I had only a couple friends left. So I left, moved to southwestern Ontario where my family was, and promised my family that I would go to treatment again. So I went to Native Horizons Treatment Center uh, in Six Nations, and they part of the program is the cultural aspect. So they incorporate, part of the program is sweat lodges, smudging, elder visits, ceremonies, things like that. And that was exactly what I needed. And I haven't used since leaving Native Horizons. And that was 10 years ago. And yeah, and life ever since has been on learning, this huge learning journey. Amazing learning journey. Learning about myself, learning about me, learning to become okay with me. Um, learning to become okay with the decisions that I made. And then making some good decisions and actually filling my life up with with good stuff. I'd spent like 10 years of my life, like I'd spent my 20s just ruining, making these horrible decisions, and now spending my 30s now making these amazing decisions, these awesome decisions, and just learning a lot about myself, which has been cool. But I couldn't have done it without the 12-step meetings. I consider myself to be a member of AA and NA, and the people in those meetings have gotten me through the last 10 years. They've been my biggest support, along with my friends and my family. So I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for them. And that's also going to be another part of my journey is hitting up 12-step meetings as I travel. They're going to be a big support for me as I travel. And they're a great way to meet other folks, make some new friends while I'm on the road, which I'm really excited about. 12-step meetings are a whole other community that I have access to, which is going to be great. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, so that's just another bit about me, addiction. Um, yeah, if and just on a final note, I'm going on 7 minutes, and keep trying to keep it to five. But on a final note, when people ask me what worked for me, I always tell people I'm like learning these three words: I need help. Those three words. I know it sounds cheesy, but learning to say those three words helped me to get through so many things. I really needed to get over my own ego, to allow people to come into my life and to support me, to help me access services, to provide me with guidance. Learning just to say I need help, and learning to become okay with accepting that help. And that has taken me so many places. And yeah, so if you can learn just to say those three words, really, it's gonna help you so much. So um, you're definitely not alone. So Miigwech, thanks for listening. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're watching this on any other form of social media, please share the video and follow along. And August 16th is my fundraiser in a month, and October 1st is when I leave. So Miigwech, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.